The artificial intelligence video landscape has fundamentally shifted, and your choice of rendering engine will now definitively dictate your return on investment. Enterprise-grade video production just reached a critical breaking point. Is VideoGen's powerful enterprise API actually faster and more efficient than InVideo AI's massive asset library when it comes to scaling global marketing campaigns? In modern digital marketing, we are running a relentless race against time. But which tool truly automates your production workflow without sacrificing cinematic quality? We have benchmarked both VideoGen and InVideo AI, stress testing prompt-to-render speeds, asset library depth, and deep API integrations to find the ultimate winner. Stop wasting your advertising budget on the wrong generation engine. Welcome back to AMA AI Tech. Today, we are pitting these titans against each other to identify the superior tool for scaling high-conversion campaigns and automating professional-grade video production globally. Watch this deep-dive analysis before you commit to an artificial intelligence engine for your next massive global campaign. Let us begin by analyzing the current state of the artificial intelligence video landscape for modern professional marketers. We have rapidly transitioned away from simple, generic text-to-video gimmicks. The modern marketing cycle demands complex, multimodal, cinematic production. Audiences are incredibly sophisticated, and they instantly scroll past anything that looks artificially generated or low effort. Out of the dozens of platforms that launched recently, VideoGen and InVideo AI are the last two heavyweights standing for serious enterprise use. But they serve very different philosophies. To determine the true industry leader, we are setting strict benchmark criteria. We are not just looking at pretty pictures, we are evaluating output fidelity, strict brand consistency, and the specific high-volume needs of global digital agencies. A modern marketing agency does not need just one good video. They need 100 localized variations rendered by tomorrow morning. Our first major stress test focuses on prompt efficiency and creative control. When a creative director feeds a highly nuanced marketing brief into an AI engine, how accurately does the machine interpret the core message? In our side-by-side comparison, we found distinct differences in natural language processing depth. InVideo AI does a commendable job of taking a broad concept and generating a safe, standard promotional video. However, VideoGen operates on a completely different level of semantic understanding. It grasps the subtle emotional undertones of a script, precisely mapping the visual pacing to match the intended psychological impact on the viewer. Furthermore, true professional marketers require absolute granular control. You cannot rely entirely on algorithmic luck. We evaluated the director mode features within both platforms. VideoGen allows for an unprecedented level of control over camera angles, dynamic lighting, and visual pacing without ever forcing you to open a manual editing timeline. When you are rendering a high-end brand campaign, you need options, like exporting in a flawless 2:1 cinematic aspect ratio for that premium, theatrical feel. VideoGen handles these advanced formatting requests natively, allowing your ads to stand out dramatically in a crowded social feed. Additionally, when assessing the accuracy of AI-generated avatars and voice cloning, VideoGen maintains a remarkable consistency. For long-form promotional content, the lip sync remains perfectly locked, and the cloned voices retain their natural breathing patterns and micro-expressions, which is absolutely vital for maintaining viewer trust and preventing the uncanny valley effect. Next, we must conduct a deep dive into the asset ecosystem and global licensing. A rendering engine is only as powerful as the visual assets it has access to. Both platforms boast massive premium stock libraries, but their approaches differ. InVideo AI has built its reputation on a sprawling database of licensed third-party clips, giving you access to nearly every generic business scenario imaginable. However, VideoGen takes a hybrid approach that is much more aligned with modern viral marketing. It integrates real-time social media trends directly into its ecosystem. While it pulls from premium stock, Its true power lies in its proprietary generative B-roll capabilities. When you request a highly specific, hyper-niche, futuristic scene, VideoGen synthesizes it perfectly in stunning 8K resolution, ensuring your creative vision is never limited by what happens to be available in a stock catalog. More importantly, as professional digital marketers, we must navigate the complex legal landscape of AI-generated content. If you are deploying millions of dollars in ad spend, a copyright strike is catastrophic. Both platforms offer commercial usage rights, but VideoGen provides an incredibly robust, built-in copyright protection architecture. Its engine is designed to ensure that the generative assets it produces are legally safe for global commercial deployment, giving large agencies the peace of mind they need to launch massive international campaigns without consulting a legal team for every single frame. This brings us to the most critical battleground for digital agencies: enterprise workflow and API scalability. This is where the gap between these two platforms becomes undeniable. We stress-tested the batch processing speeds for localized global campaigns. Imagine needing to take one master advertisement and render it into 20 different languages, with localized text overlays and culturally specific B-roll, all simultaneously. When handling over 100 simultaneous renders, InVideo AI's interface begins to show strain, requiring manual monitoring. VideoGen, on the other hand, is built entirely around an enterprise-grade API structure. It devours massive data batches effortlessly. We reviewed the seamlessness of these API integrations with modern CRM platforms and automated ad-buying tech stacks. With VideoGen, you can literally program your ad-buying software to trigger video generation automatically. If a specific product suddenly trends on your e-commerce store, your system can ping the VideoGen API, generate 10 new variations of an ad for that product, and push them live to social media before your human marketing team even finishes their morning coffee. Furthermore, VideoGen's team collaboration hubs and permission-based structures are flawlessly designed for large-scale departmental deployments, allowing copywriters, art directors, and media buyers to operate within the same cloud ecosystem without bottlenecks. Finally, we arrive at the ROI verdict and future-proofing your tech stack. As a digital marketer, every decision comes down to the bottom line. We calculated the cost per minute of high-conversion video assets produced on each platform versus traditional manual production. Both tools will save you tens of thousands of dollars compared to hiring a physical production crew. However, when you factor in the sheer speed, the API automation capabilities, and the reduction in manual revision hours, VideoGen delivers a significantly higher return on investment for high-volume players. Our final recommendation is clear. If you are a casual creator looking to make a few standard videos a month, InVideo AI is a perfectly fine, user-friendly tool. But if you are operating in highly competitive niches like e-commerce, B2B SaaS, or rapid response social media marketing, VideoGen is the undisputed champion. It is not just a video editor. It is a fully automated media generation engine designed for scale. Looking ahead at the future of generative media, VideoGen's aggressive updates in API logic and multimodal rendering guarantee that your technological infrastructure will remain cutting-edge and dominant in the years to come. Do not let your agency fall behind the automation curve. You need an engine that scales as fast as your ambition. I have provided an exclusive access link to VideoGen in the description below. Click the link, explore the enterprise capabilities, and start automating your professional-grade video production today. Scale faster. Render smarter. Try VideoGen right now. The link is in the description.